tu tận tàng này ya về cho họ lựa bông cho State Department chứ mà chúng chúng ta cho CIA là những chỉ cả băng pe mong tiền cho cứ họ được CIA là CIA chỉ cả pe mongแต่chỉ tổ chứcวินัยแล้วเลยcho CIA tạo được cái bộ cho State Department nó thật là đủอย่างรู้จะรู้จะเล่นจุดจะนอกจากchỉคือnhómวินัยจะต้องมีtrong chỉ intern này luôn nó mà thằng cứ tụi bây giờ mìnhจะพวกmuaอีกการเลสตัวnóแต่ไปต้องการจะจ่ายจะผ่อนมาไปตะข้ามหมดตัวblock
And I said, what is your second request? They were very well organized. Second request was to stay all together in one place in Thailand that they could protect themselves because they did not trust the Thai army to protect them.
Yeah. So ข้อที่อ้อนะเจคือจะอุณหภูมิเชื้ออาหารนะเจอย่าเขาจะปุ๊บไปจะมองย่อโอเคตัวไทยเต้สุดเป็นอะไรตีไทยตัวเป้ฮะป้องกันตัวเป้ตัวเข่งจะขอไทยอยู่ที่บ้านเป้
We said, well, this isn't our country. We cannot give you that guarantee, and I don't think you're going to be getting that guarantee from the Thai government. So what is your third choice?
Yeah. เจ็บขาดเพราะว่าแต่ลูกที่เขียนเชื่อเป้ลูกไม่ยังละอ่อนเจ็บเป้อยู่โอจิตเอาเลยก็ไม่หาแต่แม่ขอช่วยที่เป้ทั้งชีเขาเกี่ยวสายที่เป้ทั้งชี
So third choice, we want to all go together to the United States in one group, where we can stay together like Indians in your country on a reservation. They said that, yeah. Or like the Eskimos in Alaska, they said, we don't have no problem with cold weather, we'll go to Alaska, you have plenty of room up there.
Yeah. จะขอที่เป้เลยจะปูเป้สุดเลยมงย่อจากที่อเมริกาไอ้เป้มงย่อเลยคือจะคัดอย่างไอ้ย่อไอ้ไปเปิดนะเจอแต่ไม่ภาษาเป้มงย่ออลาสกาอันนั้นต้องเนาะเป้การย่อเลยจะไม่จะปูเป้ย่อไอ้ไปเปิด
Sorry, that one's not going to work either. When we resettle refugees in the U.S., we have to disperse them. They didn't like that at all. They said, but we won't like to stay together. And I said, yeah, but the one good thing is once you're in the U.S., nobody can restrict your movement. You can get together anytime, anywhere. You have telephones at work, unlike Laos, where there were no phones at all, and Thailand, where they were poor. But you can go, you have freedom of movement and communication, and that's the best we can do.
Thì thầu cứ người ta thầu biết tôi sẽ bị cả nó mà giờ gọi số thời tụi nhỏ quay bay bờ lại cứ ý do lại cứ mấy hàng mà chỉ tao ta chỉ mà nhớ tới cho mình cả nó bây giờ chúng mua mấy file một tháng tới cho mình cả nó cho tới cho mình cả nó mình tu một số tao mình tu một cái anh na dặm mà mình mà lấy siêu hu mình mà lấy xin trả mình mà nhỏ ok còn nó vậy họ cứ yên bây giờ tao mới chạy tao.
And I said even then we cannot guarantee that. We try to do that for you if that's what you want. And they said okay.
Chỉ biết cố trình kia thì ta chỉ mà ta biết mà lấy xì xe biết bán của tàu là cứ mấy đôi sát sản.
And then finally, before the meeting ended, they said we have one more request. I said, wonder what this is going to be. And they said, would you please call us from now on Hmong, meaning free people, and not male. We don't want that male name anymore.
Thìเขาคือภาษาทอก็มีการฮูเป็นมงนะยะสมมติเป็นหัวเมียวเลยไม่ใช่ฮูเป็นหัวมงนะ
And I said that we can do. And from that day onward, all U.S. government mention of the Hmong or Hmong. That's why nobody in the United States knows what a Mao is. They know what Hmong are, but it never carried forward to the United States. So I'm very proud of that. We listen to the Hmong, and that's why you're known as Hmong here and not as Mao.
So ที่รุ่นเรามองใช้เต้นต้องคือวันต้องวันเราตัวที่บริการเราต้องเอาในใจพุทธฤาษีเรามองซื้อชีเมียวอะไรวันเดือนตัวที่บริการเราตัวนี้จะเป้าจะรู้เมียวตัวนี้จะเป้าจะรู้มองซื้อที่เต้นต้องเราไม่จอแต่มองต่างจบ
And I'll close by simply saying, moving ahead by a few months and years, that we did resettle many Hmong, as you know, and the reason you became so prominent in Minnesota is we had a small committee in Washington and New York by the voluntary agencies, and we had all of the various ones represented there, including the Lutherans, and nobody wanted to take the Hmong because the Hmong families were so large, and the Lutherans said, we'll take them. So it was the Lutherans, a woman by the name of Ingrid Walter. I bet you nobody knows who she is, but she was very courageous. She said Lutherans will take the lead, and that's why so many of you began to come to Minnesota. They deserve great credit because it was harder to resettle such large families, and that's how Minnesota became such a stronghold for the Hmong.
chỉ bây giờ bao tại nhau Minnesota nó mà cho sát na lúc rồi cho chúng trang ya mà lúc sau nó bố mấy lúc committee ngắm về Washington DC hay về New York bố nó một thằng rồi cho volunteer agency này như là Catholic Charity, Lutheran Social Service, Church World Services, Mennonite Service bố cho nó là một chiếc thằng chỉ từ bang đến bang chỉ cần giải mong được họ mong chỉ tôi nên chống clọ là ta chỉ một giờ lúc từ là ta bên mà để giải cho bênจะเป็นการสร้างตัวนี้ตัวเป็นเป็นมันได้เทคแคร์จะขอคิวเบียร์แต่เป็นตัวที่เป็นส่วนที่จ้องมันรุ่นจุดย่องหน่อย
And as you know, it was Jerry and Mac and John Tucker and myself as the overall boss. We decided we have to give priority to the SGU. We're going to take people based on their service with the United States, and that is direct employees of the U.S. government, the embassy and the aid mission, people who work for SKY as it was called in Laos, and SGU. And we had a point system. Jerry or his people, every Hmong case was given a point total. How many years of service, were you wounded, what kind of combat were you in? And that's how we gave priority to those who deserve to come on a priority basis based on your service. So some of you are here today, and it makes me proud that we did that kind of system, and you have made us proud by doing so well in this country. So I want to thank you for having me here today and sharing Hmong Day with you and Memorial Day for Laos and the Hmong. Thank you again.
So ขอบคุณเจอฮะแม็กทำเสร็จฮะลงมาจนจอนทักเกิดเพราะจะน้อยอย่าเพราะจะคือลงมาจ่ายสิช้าแต่อยู่จ่อจะตัวนี้ตัวที่อเมริกาอยู่จ่อจะตัววันเต้จะจ่อ HAIS อย่าจ่อเพราะจะ number one priority อ่ะ and ปีเรื่องแล้วมาcho SGU cho đến tổ tàu trong vấn đề mà có một point system tại câu tha hạng này câu nhớ họ từ câu chạy xong tên là câu cũng một trận là bữa nó luôn một tàn thì cái tôi này thì năm bữa sát trong rồi cái tàu tôi thì mình nó giờ nên là nó rong sát rồi ta tôi phụ số giờ gọi là ổn định rong là nó là mà dạng ổn định rong để cái chuyện mình nó xí luôn là ha rong sát tôi gọi là tôi phụ số giờ to celebrate SGU Veterans Memorial Day.
Thank you again. Very proud to be with you. Proud of your accomplishments.
ขอบคุณครับขอบคุณนะครับเป็นสิ่งที่จะ
其他的小伙伴睇上只有做奶酪油，我奶油呢度個到嘢咧，直接今天咧，from 俾到佢出聲啦，睇有好多直播我哋嚟係依度US immigration 圖會，嗱有到十趴，俾冇為俾啲到啲條面間啦，睇有依個啲 something new that I learned today，呢個俾啲小人家講我哋，你有依度呢直接到俾冇啦，有啲中國女咧就俾到多到啲條咯。I learned something new today from Lionel. I was not aware that he was one of the U.S. immigration who interviewed all the Hmong people so that we could get the opportunity to come to America. So something that I learned today. So he is a very important person to all of us here. John Zimuya, bây giờ thanks guest speaker, cô thổi cho Captain Sainuya. Captain Sainuya, bây even si trong ở đây được tàu ba bây hải muốn số lần sơ tù, để nào được sang thà bây số lần sơ tù, để nào được in sự, để nào được cho sang thà SGU, đủ rồi lòng sang đi lúc nào, nhưng mà thổi đi sẽ đâu có thấy trong gì giải tỏ Captain Sainuya.
Nhà rộng ta số vấn đề của gia hải lộ của thả chờ bây giờ tu trà là